Hello everybody, this is Torque943, and I just wanted to go ahead and clarify one thing. My friend Kenny has just been banned from WARZ for hacking. Guess what? He was not. I have video evidence by a little bit, and I can show you a little bit of it that he was not indeed hacking. Now, Sergey Titov, let me just go ahead and tell you a little bit of stuff. If you're just going to keep banning players and allow players to get banned from servers and/or regions, Europe and North America, without video evidence or any kind of evidence proving of the hack, then you need to go get a job with something else. Shit, I'm going to edit that out. Sergey, you're an idiot. You need to figure out how to ban hackers with proof. It ain't proof if you just allow multiple players just to ban somebody from a freaking game. Because some of them could be just freaking trolls. You can call me a troll, you can call me a hater, you can call me a rager, whatever you want to call it. But Sergey, if you're just, and the developers of WARZ, if you're going to literally just ban players without video proof or image proof, then that just makes you freaking idiots. I'm just saying the truth here. Now, one thing is, I've been playing WARZ for a while, and you really need to fix your systems. This thing's freaking buggy to hell. I'm serious, and my God, everywhere you walk, you don't even have to go down a hill. You could just go down a steep slope, just barely, like, right here's my hand. It's a flat slope, and it's just a slope about this far down. And flat slope, just a small slope. You could be walking down the slope, and you instantly receive fall damage from nowhere. Freaking bullcrap. You're freaking glitches. You need to fix stuff. The game has way too much glitches, and another thing that the game is like Call of Duty. Everybody shoots anyone in sight. Now, I understand one thing, that you can actually you can't actually trust that much people, but every single person shooting a person on sight, Jesus Christ! At least add the voice system so you know if they're bandits or not. Also, getting to the bandit level is freaking easy. Even if you kill bandits, you'll receive bandit. If you... Getting to the hero level in WARZ is impossible, since you have to just kill freaking bandits for one. Which is impossible because everybody's a freaking bandit and they always kill you. And another thing, your hacking system sucks. You need to fix your freaking hacking system. And like, I don't think you're going to listen to this. I think you're just going to say, oh, this guy's just another piece of crap. Just throw him off on the side and not even listen to him. Now, another thing, you put way too much guns implemented. Now, I understand that you want the game to have weapons to defend yourself, but dude, guns are freaking everywhere. It ain't like a zombie apocalypse simulator if you just put guns everywhere, freaking everywhere, and dying takes an hour to respawn. This game's a freaking failure. And you can even go up mountains, for instance, and you'll just start flying. Then you just walk a little bit forward, you'll fall to your death. Speaking that, you, Sergey is the creator of Big Rigs Over the Road Racing. I expected you to do at least a better job than Big Rigs Over the Road Racing and Taxi Racer. Apparently you can't do anything right when it comes to building a game. Seriously, you just went far beyond what you thought you could create. If you thought you could create a good survival horror game, a good co-op team play game in just a few days, and release it upon Foundation release below 0.09, and not have freaking private servers by Foundation release, you false advertise, there's no stronghold servers, you can't even host servers, you have to play for a certain amount of time. You have to pay for your clan slots, for one. Also, the developers cheat in game. You called your freaking bandits own players faggots. And also, when you buy stuff with GC, your transaction levels and buying stuff with GC just doesn't even work right. And plus, you have the servers down for maintenance almost 24/7. And call me a disrespectful rager, constructive criticizer, all you freaking want. I don't care. You need to do a freaking better job. You should be freaking ashamed of yourself. Many players are saying that you need to do better. Get freaking better game developers. Sergey, you need a little bit more practice. Actually, frick, man. You can't even work in game industry that well. If you make a game like Big Rigs Over the Road Racing, you could literally just drive through the towns and your vehicle could just be driving across a simple road and it falls through the ground and you're flying in frickin' midair and in space, and what do you know? What am I going to see? Heaven? And am I going to see God and go straight back to Earth, land on the road, then fall through dimensions and space collapse? Seriously. God dang it. No, my worst game of the year was going to be frickin' Operation Raccoon City. I frickin' agree with my friend Kenny. But now you frickin' just hit the watermark. Hit the top part. Hit first place on my list of the worst games of the year ever made. This game is doomed. Doomed! There's no hope for it. Developers, you've screwed up yourself. It's not us that screwed up. Oh, did I also forget to mention that you're too lazy to make your own terms of service? You copied League of Legends. Terms of service. Right out of the book. Freaking really? At least the game I'm making, I can make my own terms of service. It's not multiplayer though. I'm not going too far out of my, creation. This is bullcrap, You call this a purpose of a survival horror game. Dude, that's just crap. And the graphics are supposed to make the game better, is what I also heard. Graphics don't do crap in games, man. Graphics don't do crap. Gameplay is what matters. I guess you're just working on the scenery and the objects and the AI. You're not actually working on the gameplay. You also ban players just for being too good and playing too long. Oh, what do you know? I've been playing the game since November 10th. And my friend Kenny has probably been playing it before me or a little bit after me. He was one of the best players I knew. And it wasn't because of hacks. No, I'm a legendary user. Go ahead, look me up. Oh my god. Now all of my players are listed in the description. Rhedd, Elias Frost, ELIC, and all of them played with Kenny. Now if you ban me just for ranting at your game and telling you the truth about stuff, I'm going to upload it to this here YouTube channel And friggin' you understand that this many rants, true frickin' rants against your game should prove to the law or the government that they should just cancel your project just right there. Right there and there. It's not like there's second chances, you know. We already gave you all your chances. You you just threw up in a garbage can, took diarrhea to the mouth and gargled it, and you still can't even make a good game. Just, dear God, I've never seen such stupidity in all my life to ban players for such reasons as playing too long. And I understand I'm repeating myself, but playing for too long, being too good, being good, just getting banned because people spam their name to get banned if they think they're a hacker even though they're really not. That people could get banned for not with video evidence or image proof. People could get banned just by getting glitched in the game. People could get banned by ranting, even though it's just to give you a frickin' heads up of how bad you're doing. I mean, good God! Your AI. Let me go ahead and complain about your AI. Your AI is dumb as crap. Actually, it's dumber than crap. It's dumber than when Satan tried to overthrow God. It's dumber than hobos on the street. And it's freaking dumber than a bobcat trying to mate with a grizzly bear. It's dumb. Now, one thing is, I could be crouching and crawling in front of the AI just about 5 feet in front of them, and it'll just be standing like, whoa. That's... How can you make such terrible AI? And plus, they still have only one attack. Swipe, 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 swipe. You can't even add an infection system yet. You haven't even added the infection system. You have CO1 vaccines in the game, and you haven't even added an infection system. Don't add vaccines into the game until you've added an infection system. Don't add anything into a game that you're not ready for. Now, the CO1 vaccines, the CO2 vaccines, CO whatever you call them vaccines have been in the game ever since the just alpha release of WARZ. Sorry, Daisy. Oh, also, Daisy has better AI than this game by a long shot. Now, I understand you ragers along with WARZ and extreme COD players slash good and decent players with WARZ are going to just rage against this video saying, well, the AI is actually pretty good. Daisy's AI is actually pretty bad. Well, actually, the developer of Daisy actually tries his best to make a good game. Now, WARZ, in my opinion, has just copied things from Daisy and tried to make a standalone version of Daisy without the developer's permission. And doing that should get you banned from the internet anyway. And also lying your butts off on Steam when you released it on Steam. That is stupid. That's just completely stupid. Your ambient music sucks balls. It doesn't even stick with the game. It makes me want to blast my own ears out. It makes me want to take plungers to both ears and literally just pull out my eardrums listening to your ambient music. Your ambient music needs to be improved. Better yet, you need to get people that actually have skill in ambient sound making. Frickin' people that make source mods, for instance, can do better than you at making ambient sounds. Like, I'm just playing a game, there's no zombies anywhere. I hear a random buzzing noise in my ear, and then I hear some sort of mechanical or device or music playing in my ear. They increase the suspense. It's not suspenseful, it's just annoying. Hacker! 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 You're a hacker! Because you're good at the game, and we don't have proof to report you as a hacker, so we're just gonna report you and get you banned! You'll never, ever be able to play the game again! Ever again! Charlie, let's ban users on WARZ! Yeah, for that reason! Oh, just ban them for no freaking reason, just because they have skill. That's mainly what your developers do, or developers have worked on. And I guarantee Kenny McCormick, or the people that you just banned, including his teammates, are probably going to watch this video. And also, for another thing, they weren't hackers. They weren't hackers one bit. They actually tried their best to search for their gear. They actually spent hours on the game searching for their gear. They spent hours on the game trying to get better at shooting bandits and just trying to stay alive. But guess what? Despite how good they are, or how long they played, you banned them. The game engine is also broken. That's what I was explaining earlier about flying mountains and glitching through the landscape and dying, walking down a slightly steep hill and just receiving fall damage. Just... Oh, and you can't swim, unlike Daisy. You can actually swim. You can actually freaking swim! On this one, you can't even swim. You can't even swim. What the heck? What kind of game is this? What kind of game is this? Is this Mario on crack? Oh, a zombie apocalypse happened. 95% of the world's population is infected. I was smoking shrooms the entire time, and when I wake up, then there's all these zombies around. I have to survive with friends. All these other guys want my stuff and or gear that I actually paid money for with this game, and after they kill me, I lose all my stuff anyway. The stuff you actually pay for, you lose. If you die with it, they just pick it right up and walk off with it. You don't even have a backup. If they kill you and you actually paid for it with your money, they'll just pick it up and run off. Heh. That's freaking stealing. Now, I understand stealing in a game. If you kill them and they have a lot of good stuff on them and then you just take it. But if you actually paid for your gear with actual money and they pick up your stuff you actually paid for and walk off with it, That's just a waste of freaking cash. And also because they steal it. It's like you're going into the game and literally paying them for the stuff you buy. And them just taking it without your permission. Game's hope is dead. Dead! Let's see. Half of major gaming websites have rated this game horrible. Half of YouTubers have rated this game horrible. Half of players just purely have rated this game horrible. Me and others, due to your stupid rules and your stupid promises that you never, ever keep your promises on. WARZ, go die in hell. Go die in hell. Not the developers, but the game. This is my review on WARZ, the best game ever made. Or actually, no, I'm just going to say the real truth. You ready? 3, 2, 1. It's the worst game ever made, and it should be thrown in the garbage can! And probably burned, and the ashes be thrown out into the ocean! Gah!